Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, everybody? Joseph Conlon here, back on the Big Fight Field channel to talk about tonight's Tuesday night football game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. Final score tonight: Dallas Cowboys lost 34-17 to Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. And we're going to get to the whole Bryant situation that happened before the game. We're going to talk about that. Let me just get this out of the way first. My initial thoughts on this 34-17 loss to the Baltimore Ravens tonight. I don't care. This doesn't bother me at all as a Cowboys fan. The way our season has been going, we were 3-8 going into this game, and we've had blowout after blowout after blowout, and we just kept embarrassing ourselves in front of national television. I didn't care about this game at all. I mean, I cared and I wanted to watch it, but I didn't care that we lost 34-17. At the end of the night, this did not affect me at all. We played like a bad team. The one thing we had to do in order to win this game was stop the run. And the Dallas Cowboys are dead last in the rushing defense, and the Baltimore Ravens are second in rushing offense. And that was as accurate as it could be, because the Baltimore Ravens rushed for 294 yards on the Cowboys defense tonight. That's not good. That's not good. Adjustments have to be made. Adjustments have to be made. Do you not know? Seriously, a serious question. Do you not know Lamar Jackson is the best scrambling quarterback in the NFL? Did you not know that going into this game? You've had to have a game plan for Lamar Jackson running the ball. He ran wild on us tonight, as did Edwards and J.K. Dobbins. They were running around the football field like little kids at a candy store. It was ridiculous. They absolutely tortured us on defense tonight. Let's get to the stats for this game, and then I want to talk about the Bryant situation. I honestly think that's bigger than what happened in this game tonight. We'll start with the Cowboys first on my note card. Andy Dalton, 31 for 48, 285 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Ezekiel Elliott, 18 rushes, 77 yards. Zeke never gets 20 rushes a game. This has by far been his worst season in the NFL. Michael Gallup, 7 receptions for 86 yards, 1 touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 6 catches, 46 yards. Dalton Schultz, 4 catches, 44 yards. Amari Cooper, 5 catches, 43 yards, 1 touchdown. And Darian Thompson caught the 1 interception on the first drive for the Ravens that led to a field goal. Then we get to the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, 12 for 17, 107 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. The one thing I tweeted out before this game, a couple hours before this game, is in order to have a chance in this game against the Ravens, you have to make Lamar Jackson beat you by throwing the ball. Lamar Jackson did not have to throw the ball at all tonight, even without Willie Snead and Mark Andrews, because they're on the COVID list. They didn't have to throw the ball because Dallas's run defense was absolutely horrendous tonight. Lamar Jackson, 13 rushes, 94 yards, 1 touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 11 rushes, 71 yards, 1 touchdown. Gus Edwards, 7 rushes, 107 yards. Marquise Brown, 5 receptions, 39 yards, 1 touchdown. Miles Boykin, 1 reception, 38 yards. Oh, I said that already. Duh. And then Patrick Queen caught 1 interception. Now I want to talk about this Dez Bryant situation. This is honestly, I think this is the bigger story than what happened in the game. Dez Bryant, on the opposite team, the Baltimore Ravens. I got to admit, guys, this was the most excited for, as a Cowboys fan, this was the most excited I was all season to play an opposite opponent from our former team. Dez Bryant playing the Dallas Cowboys would have been great. I know I don't need to read news from Adam Schefter or Ian Rappaport. I know this already. Dez Bryant was heavily involved in the game plan going into this game against the Cowboys, and John Harbaugh was going to make sure that Dez Bryant scored a touchdown. But before the game, Dez Bryant on the field, warming up, the doctor comes over to him. He pulls him into the locker room. He has to take another COVID test. They said that he took a COVID test earlier in the day, but he had to take another one. I'm not sure what that was all about, but he went back and he tested positive. He tested positive for COVID-19, and he couldn't play in this game tonight. I felt so bad for Dez Bryant. I felt really, really bad for Dez Bryant in that situation. I actually would have loved to see Dez Bryant in this game tonight. And if he caught a touchdown against us tonight, if there's going to be one player on that team that scores a touchdown, I would not mind it being Dez Bryant. I would have been happy if he scored a touchdown, to be honest. But he sent out this tweet, and this is what I want to talk about. He said, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it a quit for the rest of the season. I can't deal with this. Now, I hope he doesn't retire after this season. I hope not, but thoughts and prayers. All I can say, really, is thoughts and prayers go out to Dez Bryant, man. Much respect for him. Loves the game of football. Hard worker. Very passionate. He'll be back, I hope. I hope he'll be back in the season and get to see him next year and a couple more years, because I still think he can go. So we'll have to see. Hopefully he recovers well, and I wish a speedy recovery for Dez Bryant. Really sucks that we didn't get to see him play tonight. But now the Cowboys are 3-9. They got 4 more games left. They're 2 games out of the NFC East. What does this mean for the Dallas Cowboys? What's next? In my opinion, you just ride out the season. You just ride out the rest of the season. You play these next 4 games with pride. Go out there, have fun, because the season has not been fun at all for the Cowboys. It's actually been pretty miserable. Go out there, have fun against Cincinnati, San Francisco, the Eagles, and the Giants, and then we get to moving on the 2021 season. Get this season in our past. Next season, we'll have Dak Prescott back. We're going to need a lot of changes. A lot of changes in the facility for the Dallas Cowboys next season. I expect a lot of defensive players to be drafted in the upcoming draft. The Cowboys need secondary. Their secondary is not good. Hell, their entire defense is not good. They need to draft defensive players, in my opinion. In particular, a corner, secondary, safety, whatever. They need help in that secondary. So in the draft, you go out, you sign, you draft a corner, and you get the defense better in the offseason. As far as the coaching staff goes, Mike McCarthy's got to go. He's only been here for one season. I've seen enough from Mike McCarthy already, dude. I've seen enough from Mike McCarthy. No wonder why Green Bay fans hate him so much. He's a dumb coach, stupid mistakes, and I never got the gel between him and Dak Prescott even when he came in at the start of the season. I never really got that, but he's got to go. I don't care if it's his first season. He failed. I want him out. I want Mike McCarthy out. I want Kellen Moore out as well. I do not believe that the offense was being successful in the beginning of the season because of Kellen Moore's play calling. That was all because of how great Dak Prescott was playing. That's my bottom of the heart. That's my opinion. The offense was succeeding in the beginning of the season because of the play of Dak Prescott. And if Dak Prescott was still playing right now and he never got injured, I guarantee you guys right now, he would be in the conversation for MVP. That's a fact. The way his season was going so far, he had already been over 1,000 passing yards in the first 5 weeks of the season. If he was playing right now, I don't want to sound like a crybaby. I don't want to sound like, oh, but if this happened, I don't want to be that person. But I'm going to in this case. If Prescott was here, he'd be in the MVP race. The Cowboys would be in first place in the NFC East. But he's not. Miserable season for the Cowboys. And just go out, have fun these last 4 games, play with some pride, and move on to the 2021 season. But guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for watching the video tonight. And if you have not already, subscribe to the channel. We're going to get some good content here. AEW tomorrow night. NFL predictions. I'm going to bring my brother back. We're going to do that on Thursday. Friday, I've never done this before, but Friday, we're going to do a preview of this week's Dolphins game against the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm so hyped for this game on Sunday. This game tonight, I'll forget about it when I wake up tomorrow morning. Sunday is the game I'm more worried about. This Sunday's game between the Dolphins and Chiefs means so much more than this game did tonight. So make sure you tune into that video on Friday, and we'll have a reaction video on Sunday as well. But comment down below, what do you guys think about this loss tonight for the Cowboys? Hit that like button if you like what you heard in the video, and follow me on Twitter at comment_Joseph. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for AEW.